What do you think of the guidebook? Have you made it all the way through? It's yours to keep for future reference as you plan to continue walking. You can always use your own paper, computer, or phone app to keep a walking diary once the one in your book is used up. Have you been experiencing symptoms during or after walking? Remember, hurt doesn't equal harm. Think of the 2-hour pain rule in Chapter 4 of the guidebook. If you have more pain 2 hours after you finish walking than before you started, you've overdone it. Also consider the following. Were you wearing supportive shoes and comfortable socks? Were you walking on level surfaces? Were you using good body mechanics? That's a tough one. Were you using techniques for coping with pain and discomfort described in Chapter 4 of the guidebook? Maybe you should walk more slowly. Perhaps cut back on physical activity until you find a level that doesn't cause more pain. Today I'm going to cover some information in Chapter 6 about developing and maintaining support. I encourage you to read this section of Chapter 6 if you haven't already done so. You have a greater chance of successfully keeping up your walking plan if your family, friends, and coworkers support your efforts. You can generate your own cheering squad by doing some specific planning, including specific individuals. Your spouse or partner is probably one of the most important people in your life. He or she can have a major impact on helping you maintain your motivation. Ask your partner to join you on some of your walks. Discuss daily events, family issues, or the news. Both of you will reap the benefits of walking, and the time you spend together may have other benefits as well. Family members can help. Do you have children or grandchildren? Take them for a walk, to the park or to the zoo or some other outing that requires walking. Besides getting your walk, you'll be serving as a good example that physical activity is fun and important. And remember, adult children like these things too. Friends and coworkers can become exercise buddies. Arrange for a morning walk with a friend. It's not as easy to roll over and go back to sleep if you know your exercise partner is waiting. Meet a coworker for lunch and walk together to the cafeteria or a restaurant nearby. Find exercise role models. No, these aren't star athletes or famous movie stars, but real people you admire for their walking and exercise habits. Maybe you have a friend who has severe arthritis but who walks regularly. Maybe you know a particularly motivated person in your walking group. Talk to these people about how and why they stick to their walking program. If they can do it, so can you. Do you feel like you've been successful in getting support for your walking program thus far? I encourage you to read any chapters you haven't already read. Keep up your good work on your walking diary and monitoring your exercise intensity. Reflect back to when you started this program. Have you seen any improvements in your flexibility? The distance or time you can walk? You're on your way, so don't stop now.